Hey, what is up guys? So the first season of Alliance War has already begun, and the first alliance that we met up against was Marv8. So I've looked through the path that I am assigned to, and I've decided to bring in Hawk, Ghost Rider, and Blade. So as you can see, I am going through the right side of the map, and I am gonna skip through some of the fights because they are relatively easy. So the first opponent that we met up against was Captain America World War II, followed by Storm and Archangel. In this war, we had a little miscommunication, and as you can see, there's a alliance member of mine, Jarvis, who went to my path when he was not supposed to. He was supposed to take care of the node on the left side, and yeah, so we have a noded fight to go up against now. So it has recovery, arc overload, and its own local nodes are Cavalry, Limber, and Flare. At this point, I was kind of thinking like, okay, it's a 5-star and it's a Cosmic Champion, so it might be Hyperion. But then again, I checked his profile, I saw a Miss Marvel, so it sort of made things like, okay, it's not gonna be too bad of a fight. So I went in, and it is a Superior Iron Man. Alright, with the Flare node, it just made this fight even easier. So I've already applied the Bleed Judgment, and I'm applying the Fury Judgment to increase my attack. And I'm going to block his regeneration at 15% with an SP1 to fade seal it before, finishing him off with an SP1. Now at this point, it was already night time, and I believe my alliance member who was on the Modok lane had already gone to bed. And since we have already used up our backup player, we kinda have no one else to fight the Modok. So I had to fight the noded Mephisto. So at first I thought it was gonna be quite a challenge, especially because the link node includes recovery and arc overload. But then again, we have Blade on our side, so let's take a look at what buffs he has. So we have increased health, attack, recovery, and strike back, and armor. So the link nodes are as follows. So I forgot to mention that I recently just rank 5 my Blade, and also used a generic Awakening Gem that I purchased a few weeks ago. So he's also an unduped Mephisto, and I later on found out that he has no points in Mystic Dispersion. And yeah, this fight couldn't have went any better, so yeah, just enjoy. So luckily we managed to clear Mephisto in time, and we waited for the rest of the alliance to clear the nodes before we get a shot at the final boss, which is Magic. But unfortunately we got one alliance member who failed to remove the node before he got to bed, so we gotta have to fight a noded Magic. So yeah, she's at rank 4 level 55 and her Sig level is at 68, which grants her 40% more chance to get into limbo whenever she gets a bar of power. So the active nodes are increased attack and health, unblockable SP1 and limber, and we got the local nodes, which is stun immune, true strike, energy and physical resistance. So yeah, these are mainly the few nodes to take note of. So I am just gonna show the highlights of Blade, because my fight against her when I used Hawk and Ghost Rider didn't go so well. But yeah, you're gonna see my first attempt at her using Blade. So I was sort of defensive in this one, and I really regretted it, because you're gonna see very soon the amount of limbo damage I take. Oh my god, 988 per tick. So it was a hell lot of damage, and I tried to survive by regenerating over there. You can see holding block, try to be really defensive, but it just didn't work out because I believe the opponent had 4 points in Mystic Dispersion, and I kept on feeding her power by dashing back, and yeah, the last limbo tick just killed me. So we move on to using Ghost Rider, and I got killed by an intercept right here. Yep, and at that point of time I thought she was just gonna kill me, but she didn't, and I just let go of my screen and gave up. So yeah, move on to Hawk, and in this case we got outplayed once again by the AI. So yeah, it was really bad play from me. And yeah, there were 8 minutes left on the clock. I went back to our defense base to find that, you know, they have not yet cleared the final boss, and do take note that each of us have cleared 2 final bosses. So at this point I felt like they were winning in terms of points, so I was like, you know what, I'm up for a challenge. So you know, I went ahead and used a level 1 revive potion followed by a level 4 alliance health potion on both Blade and Hawk. Afterwards I went ahead and get boosted up with a 20% health boost and a 20% champion boost before I got in the fight, because at this point of time it was really do or die, and I'm gonna go full ham on this Magic in order to win this war. So I got in with a different fighting style. Basically I tried to parry, inflict a blade on her, try to stay as close as possible in order to get an additional power gain. Also hoping that Blade's Danger Sense can help to reduce Magic's ability accuracy and prevent her from proccing Limbo. So yeah, enjoy the fight, and I will talk to y'all later. And we did it. So it was one hell of an unnecessary challenge, but it was really fun nonetheless. So I went back to my defense base and found that, you know what, they have not cleared the final boss. So war ended, results will be available soon, and yeah, it was pretty obvious that we won this war. Shout out to the Alliance Marv8 for, you know, creating the mini challenge for me. And as the winners, we get an additional 50,000 points. They'll be added to the final calculated points and then multiplied by the tier that we're in, which is tier 4. So the final points that we have will be multiplied by 4.5, and there you see at the bottom right corner is our final season points for this war. Also shout out to Asukira, FWZNG, and Hirong for being the top 3 MVPs for this war. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for match 2, which will be coming out real soon. And yeah, take care, adios.